Hello, students. I'm Siraj Khan, lecturer in English Cust. Welcome to my subject, Advanced Academic Reading and Writing. Our course code is 254 and it's our lecture number 16. Today we will discuss how to write a job application. A job application or a job letter, also known as a cover letter, should be sent or uploaded with your resume when applying for jobs. Um, while your resume offers a history of your work experience and an outline of your skills and accomplishments, the job application letter you send to an employer explains why you are qualified for the position and should be selected for an interview. Writing a job letter can seem like a challenging task. However, if you take it one step at a time, you will soon be an expert at writing application letters to send with your resume. The outlines of today's lecture will go with the definition of a job application, its types, format of a job application, guidelines for writing a job application, the vocabulary we use in a job application, resume or CV, and a covering letter. A job application is a letter written for searching or seeking a job is called a job application letter. Or we can say that it is an application to sell your services, to sell or to offer your services to an organization, an institute based on your potentials and capabilities. Job application functions as a personal qualification for the job you are seeking. An employer makes a decision on whom to call for the interview on the basis of the application letter. As since the very first experience of a student at school level, college level, university level, um, mostly we are used to with writing application for sick leave, urgent leave, or for fee concession. So it goes with the same format. We always use open block format these days. Each and everything starts with the left side of the page in the salutation and the complimentary close. Each and everything comes with the left side of the page. Types of job application, mostly overall, generally we are having two types. One is solicited job application and unsolicited job application. Type 1, like there are all the information regarding qualification, experience and personal details given in the letter. The second type, that is written in two parts. One that is a short covering letter giving reference to the advertisement and your uh, most significant qualification for the post in CV or curriculum vitae, which gives details about you and your qualification. Solicited job application is an application we write in response to an already advertised post in an organization, or public or private. An unsolicited job application is a job letter or job application we write or we submit by our own through individual references or any other links, but not in response to an advertised post. Format of job application. First paragraph gives what position you are applying for and refer to advertisement in newspaper, other media, etc. The formatting and organization requirements, like these days in our society, one way to make the process of writing a job application easier is to use a job application letter template to create your own personalized job application letters for applying for a job. Having a template can help save you time if you are sending a lot of application letters. Be sure that each letter you send is personalized to the company and position. Do not send the same letter to different companies. So means that for each and every position or each and every organization or companies, we need to write a personalized letter. Means like different letters, not one letter you are having in, you drop that letter each and everywhere. So it varies with the requirements of the company as well as your capabilities. So be sure that each letter you send is personalized to the company and position. Do not send the same letter to different companies. Second paragraph, the first paragraph will go according to the advertisement which is there in the newspaper or through any other media. Second paragraph presents himself. The candidate presents himself, herself as the right candidate for the job. Her attention is called to merit by highlighting your special achievement. Also, employer is informed how you could fulfill their demands and contribute to the institution. Always write one unless a job posting specifically says not to send a letter of application or cover letter. You should always send one. Even if the company does not request a letter of application, it never hurts to include one. If they do ask you to send a letter, make sure to follow the directions exactly. Like if for example they might ask you to send the letter as an email attachment or type it directly into their online application system. And always use business letter format as a formal business letter format. When writing your letter, include your contact information at the top, the date in the employer's contact information. Be sure to provide a salutation at the beginning and your signature at the end. So proper salutation and proper ending. Sell yourself throughout the letter. Focus on how you would benefit the company. Provide specific examples of times when you demonstrated skills or abilities that would be useful for the job, especially those listed in the job posting or description. If possible, include examples of times when you added value to a company. Third paragraph gives closing statement, assurance how you could fulfill your duties, and also some formalities how you could be contacted for interview, and also pay expectations. But during the letter, I use keywords, keep it brief, and Employers sometimes are likely to overlook an application with a lot of errors. Therefore, read through your cover letter and, if possible, ask a friend or career counselor to review the letter, proofread for any grammar or spelling errors, and try to be brief. Keep your letter under a page long with no more than about 4 paragraphs. An employer is more likely to read a concise letter with your pay expectations in contact numbers. Guideline for covering letter. Try to get a thorough information about the job from advertisement agency or someone who knows about it. It is a bit different from a quick email to a friend or a thank you note to a relative. Hiring managers in different institutes, potential interviewers have certain expectations when it comes to the letters presentation and appearance. Like most of the time, we are having this as Pakistani learners, Pakistani applicants who are applying for job. Most of the time they're facing problems with their paper uh, presentation or with their uh, potentials they put on a page, so they're facing difficulties in that. So the main thing are, the more you simple, the more you keep your letter brief, the more that will have effect. So expectations when it comes to the letters presentation and appearance, from length no more than a page to font size and style to letter spacing, and keep the length. Letter of application should be no more than 1 page long, and a letter of application should be single spaced with a space between each paragraph. Use about one margins and line your text to the left, which is the standard alignment for most documents. Do not address your letter as to whomsoever it may concern or it concerns. Sometimes it is necessary to mention the reference number of the advertisement in addition to the date and name of newspaper in case of several advertisements flashed on the same day by the same institute. Highlight qualifications, contributions, and attributes that qualify you as someone with talent to offer. A candidate must be honest and sincere and state only truth that can be supported by documents. Let your positive attributes and qualifications speak about you. Don't evoke sympathy. Use bullets in listing your accomplishments. Check your letter for errors in spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Use simple language and uncomplicated sentences. The more you keep yourself limited, concise, and precise, the more it will affect the employee. Mention the extracurricular activities you participated in school, college, and skills relating to your work and leadership qualities you have acquired. Covering letter should be clear, concise, and courteous. Here is an example. It's a sample of job application. First, that is your address, the decoder's address, encoder address, and decoder. Mr. Asher, Director, Campus Relations Corporation. The address there. Always, when you address the receiver, you will go with dear respected I'm interested in applying for the sales representative position recently advertised. So this is a solicited job application. You mention the name of the newspaper from where you came to know, and then you put forward your self. In complimentary clause, it goes with sincerely yours, yours sincerely or sincerely, and don't forget you to put your number on the page. In the enclosure, you put your resume or documents. The vocabulary that can be the applicant, a person who applies for a job, employee, hopefully you. An employee is a person who works for a company, a successful applicant. An employer, the company or person who you will work for. And job application is a form employers use to ensure they have the same information from every applicant. Cover letter provides additional information on your skills and qualifications for the job for which you are applying. Resumes or CV, a document that highlights you, your skills, your abilities. Interview, a formal meeting between you and the potential employer where you talk about your qualifications for the job. What is a resume? It's a document created and used by a person to present their background, skills, and accomplishments. It can be used for a variety of reasons, but most often are used to secure new employment. So we put personal information, your name, address, contact information, phone number, email address, etc. We put our objective, a brief statement saying what type of job you're looking for. We put our educational details, we put our experiences there, and skills, special skills and abilities that you have, like being fluent in another language, and activities, groups, clubs, etc. that you have been involved in. References, name of people that can be contacted to speak about you, teachers, coaches, employers, etc. Tips to writing an effective resume: keep it simple and brief, no longer than one page. Use point form notes except with the objective. Use a clear, readable font in black ink. Make it presentable. Be honest and be professional. Proofread your resume regardless of style. All resumes should include your personal information, your education, experiences, and skills. So the first thing we put in a resume, that is personal information, our objectives, our education, experiences, or skills, hobbies, or activities, in references. Now, cover letter. A cover letter, are also known as a covering letter or application letter, is a one-page document that introduces a job seeker's work history, professional skills, and personal interest in applying for a job. Although it might seem old-fashioned in 2020, cover letters are still necessary. So format, contact, mailing information. We put or contact information, name, address, city, province, postal code, phone number, email address. You put date there, employer contact information if you have it, title of employer, contact, company, address, city, province, postal code, and salutations. The body we put in the first paragraph of the letter, information on why you are writing that covering letter, mention the position you are applying for and where you found the job listing. Include the name of a mutual contact if you have one. In the second paragraph of your covering letter should be described what you have to offer the employer. Mention specifically how your qualification match the job you are applying for. Remember, you are interpreting your resume, not repeating it. Final paragraph, conclude your cover letter by thanking the employer for considering you for the position. Include information on how you will follow up. Complimentary close. End with a closing such as sincerely yours, best kind regards, yours truly, most sincerely, respectfully yours, thank you for your consideration, and leave space for your signature and then type your name. Thank you very much and good luck.